Good morning, everybody. It is February 1st here on a Monday, 5:30 in the morning, and we're taking a look at Bitcoin, just screening the market, seeing what's happening, basically. So, as you know, for the longest time here, we've been consolidating now for almost a month. The monthly candle on Bitcoin basically closed at this level. So we go to the monthly here, we'll see that we did actually get we did retrace a good amount, basically. So we went all the way up to a good 45%. Then we dropped back to a 14% of the monthly range, right? So almost close to 70% retracement, basically, on Bitcoin. So now this is what we're seeing. Obviously, the past couple of days, an increase right now of a 3.67%. And if we go to the daily, just to kind of see what's been going on. So we've been stuck in this descending triangle for a while now. We found our base here. This is basically our demand zone where people are willing to actually buy and accumulate Bitcoin. And then every time we fell down to that, people bought it and it rose right back up. We find that resistance. Again, we go back down. We find that support. Same thing, we find that support. And right as soon as we try to actually break above that, above this triangle, obviously the sellers were literally waiting to drive the price back down. So Bitcoin tried to make a jump of a 21%. Sellers were literally sitting on the side saying, nope, this is not it. It should be at 6 point something percent, right? So it drove us down a good 11% right away. So they took a heavy jab at the buyers here as soon as we broke up. But I mean, at least we broke out, right? So now we've been stuck in this range for the past 3 days here. Volume has been low. At the breakout, we actually had a lot of volume, but also a big percentage of it was the selling. It was still favored more towards the buyer side. The next candles here that we saw, is a lot of indecisiveness. Extremely narrow body. It's almost inexistent. That's on the daily. Also still favored more towards the buyers, but it's just there's no agreement right now. We agreed that the price should be at the 34,254 basically, and they were seeing long wicks to the bottom and a bit of a small wick to the upside. Still more favored towards the buyers, but it's just telling you that there's a lot going on between where we're at some sort of an equilibrium right now. Well, who's going to win? Is it going to be the buyers or the sellers? And then we saw the day before here, basically the bears pushed the price back down a good 5%. The buyers came in, and then we were just sitting on the side and pushed it right back up. And now today we still have 12 more hours to go, and we're seeing that the buyers are a bit more in control. So we're definitely stuck in this range over here that I think any movement to the upside, above that or below it, is going to be a violent reaction. If we're looking at the 4-hour here, we're seeing a couple things that I find a bit significant here. So this is the drive up we had, wicks to the top side, sellers coming in, and then boom, a lot of selling happened on this candle. And they were just range bound for a bit here, right? And I don't think we need to see Bitcoin move above the 34,810 region to see significant move. Extremely low volume right now on the 4-hour. It just opened up. We still have 3 hours and 30 minutes to go, but we're seeing a significant increase in price, right? In the past 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candles, basically, right? As we go up, we're seeing that, obviously we're seeing all those wicks to the bottom. So every time we dropped all the way here, this is where the buyers start to come in. We saw some nice confirmation here, which was still a bit indecisive, right? It was not really as clear. This is a nice long wick to the bottom also. We opened up right here. Sellers tried to drive it back down to the 32,230, and buyers came in, said nope, drove it back to the open price at the $33,071, and even pushed it all the way up, right, to the 33,881. Then we saw a bit of retracement. So we are seeing, the sellers are there too, right, guys? the sellers are there waiting. There is a battle right now. I think that we're going to have a bit of a drop coming soon here, just based off the indicators. On the 4 hour, we're about to cross over in terms of momentum to the upside, right? I still think we will find that resistance, however. So I think this MACD still needs some more room to actually. We need some more proof that this is actually going to go up, because I see that here compared to here, we actually stayed for a bit longer than usual on the bottom side, right? So typically what needs to happen is that we break out like this. We break above, we come down to retest, and we should shoot up, right? Shoot up technically where the basically the length of the base of the triangle at the breakout should be somewhere on the 45,000. That doesn't mean it's going to happen for sure, but it just means that if this is a price target, this is a profit target for a lot of people, and we're trying to find that support definitely. So right now, it looks like we are stuck in this range. We are stuck in this range, and we're seeing that on the 4 hour on bigger time frames, we're supposed to go up, right? Even if we go maybe to the 6 hour here. 6 hours, forget about it. I mean, it's just not really telling you much in terms of momentum. It's telling me that we were very high up top here, and then we would try to go down. We didn't really spend that much time in the negative. We right away buyers. The change in momentum, the speed of the price is a lot quicker to the upside right now. When we're going down, we're not really changing much. Seeing over time, obviously the RSI has been going up. We're having higher lows as we go up. This is the third leg that we find that support on the RSI over here, and so the 4 hour over here, we're finding that we want to go up. Volume has been increasing, and we're finding that resistance at the 34,789. So I think this is what we need to break above, right? This is exactly what we need to break above to see continued momentum upwards, and that's the 34,800, basically 34,812. If we're looking to the 2 hour here, the 2 hour is why I believe that we want to have another leg down, which I think if we want to see this continue to go up, we need to find a higher low. And I think because we're a bit more favored towards buying right now, I think Bitcoin is going to do something like this, right? We're going to find somewhere support here at that 33,463. That's just based off the most recent support that the buyers can find support at, right? So I think somewhere here is when we're gonna get squeezed. So somewhere by the end of the day, or a day in 10 hours. If anything, if we come back again down here, then that's a bit more bearish to me. I think we need to find higher lows as we move forward. So which is granted, right? The 2 hour right now looks like we still have an hour and a half to go, but it looks like we're more on the top side here. So sometime soon we need to see that downtrend to or a bit of retracement. Which we can find we have the support over on this side, right? We can find support at all these EMAs, which we just broke above. And if we actually, try to find this possible support that people can be looking at, then somewhere over here is a good place. If Bitcoin goes here, we are still bullish. So, I think we are stuck on this range bound, the 34,800 and the 32,230, which is exactly where we found that previous break above. Sorry, the of that triangle, right? When we went all the way down here, boom, and then right back up, we shot. So let's see what happens here, guys. I suspect another downtrend coming, like a nice light downtrend. If Bitcoin is actually bullish and the buyers will amount to the movement we're trying to push, then we should actually make a higher low. After this downtrend, we should make a higher low. If the buyers don't really hold to this, and we see a lot of fear in the market, then we're most likely going to break below the 32,160. And if we see any break below this line over here, then I expect that we're going to have a bit of a bearish movement. Me here, not a bit of a bearish move. It's gonna be a bearish movement when we come down here, to be honest, because everybody's looking at the breakup above this triangle over here, and if that doesn't hold, then it's more like, okay, well, did Bitcoin really retrace as much as we wanted to? Does it need to retrace a lot more? We'll see. It looks like that the sellers have been in control for a while now, and if this drives below here again, it looks like that the sellers are actually in major control. So just something to keep in mind. The range, the boundaries of this, 34,800 and the 32,150 are actually the boundaries we're within. Anything above that or below that, it's going to be a major movement towards that direction. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything, and join our Discord if you like the content. You'll see these analysis a lot quicker. And thank you for watching.